Well, howdy tubers. Well, I got my AMA sticker off and moved over to there and got the old RC Modeler magazine that's not around anymore on there to cover up those holes. And I went out and ran it. Of course, it wasn't it's 60 something, I imagine now, and got it to running pretty good. And then I stopped and went and ate, and then thought, oh, I didn't even try taxiing it. So went out and started it back up and taxied it around. And we'll show you the sights and sounds outside now. Sunday when I got up to take a shower for church, didn't have any water. The water main up there I didn't freeze because it wasn't freezing, but by the ground moving, by warming up and cold and all that stuff, whatever causes that. Well, didn't have water, so they're out here. I guess filling with gravel first, and I don't know how in the world they packed that down very good when they got an good part of the road at each end. I just can't see how they can pack that down. I bet you at each end here will be potholes in the not too distant future because it can't get it packed down like a new road. Anyway, that's what's going on there. And I pulled up, look at there. Chunk of snow. Well, I got the seats out of the way in the van and got in there and cut a hole in the floor and put a new fuel pump in there. So now that's fine and dandy. And the father and son, I'm left a rag up there. The father and son that were coming up from Arkansas are, well, I think I already said that in the little video, that they're not coming yet because they've had some land that was somebody was interested in, so they thought they'd better stick around to see if they can get that sold. Then they will have the money to come up to buy the aluminum for their two Ultra Cruisers. And of course, Sunday after church, then I went over to see my parents. And of course, my sister's husband, he's in the hospital across the street from where my parents are. So we was having two cars, and my sister can't drive at night. So I was walking across between the resort and the hospital, just making a beeline across there. And I was getting a phone call, so I'm trying to get the phone out of my pocket, and I hit one of them concrete things on the ground where you pull up against when you park, and tripped over that, hit a pole, and man, I messed up my shoulder. It's feeling better, but I messed up my shoulder, got my knee, got a finger, but the finger's fine now. But man, just a wild weekend, and then of course all this with the road, and then of course since I was over there Sunday and then Sunday night stayed with my sister, and then back over to my parents yesterday on Monday. I didn't have to deal with not having any water here at home because I wasn't home, but I called my neighbor. I guess it was after church Sunday. Or no, I guess it was Monday morning. I called him and he said, "Oh yeah, they come out and got the line fixed about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning or Monday morning." So they got that fixed real quick. So anyway, there's a update on things. I see. Now I can maybe get back a little bit on the B25. I need to figure out how I'm gonna run the gear door, since I originally, of course, was going to be pneumatic, and I still got the air cylinder in here for that. But of course, it'll be servo operated now. But I've got to figure out how to it's like a P51. The gear door is always closed, whether it's whether the gear's up or gear down. The only difference is, of course, when the gear's down, that this door folds up when the gear is down, like that. That is so cool. So I've got to figure out how to manipulate that. So anyways, there you go, and God bless.